work done on the tool changer screen for the gang drilling add-on. Okay, so this is the standard tool changer screen. See, it says tool changer tools. All right, so we've got the standard 1 to 6 or 1 to 10 rack, which will be linear, or up to 20 positions on these for rotary, or if it's a larger machine like a 10 by 5, I can get 15 tools on that one. All right, so you can have 15 tools in the rack. So this will be the standard linear rack, or the positions for the rotary. As you can see, we've got the numbers of the tools here, which correspond to what's on the main screen up on the top right. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 4, 3, and on here we'll have 1, 2, 4, 3. So these are the tools. Tool 1 is in pocket 1, tool 2 is in pocket 2, tool 4 is in pocket 3. All right, so this is the tool numbers themselves, which would be used in vectric. All right, we can call these with the buttons. So these now, where it says P1, P2, P3, these are buttons, and it's going to fail here because there's no air supply on and it's on a test machine. But that's actually called in the tool change routine, and it would change to that position. It'll pick up tool 1. The same as if I click on tool 10, it will pick up tool 10. Okay, then we've got the drilling section, and the drilling tools will be 71 to 90 in the tool table. So I've put tool 1 as 71, tool 8 as 78, and 80. Any of these tool numbers can be mixed up, so you can have tool 80 in drill position 1 if required. We've also got, sorry, again, these are buttons. All right, so each one of these is confirmed as a button. Only 3 of them are working at the moment. And you can see when I click on D1, so this will be drill 1, popping it down. The green light shows that it's down. And if you look in here, we have the offset here, X minus 224, Y 0. Okay, so the tool 8 on my block, let me show you on a different display. Okay, so this is my tool changer block, which is 8 by 7. All right, so 8 in the X, 7 in the Y. All right, and this is where drill position 1 is. Now, D8 is the origin position. All right, so that will be the main origin away from the router. Will be this tool here. All right, and you can see it's got, at the moment, it's reading a 0 offset because I'm not adding in the router position. I can do that easily. All right, so we've got an origin of 0, 0. If I click on D1, you'll see the origin goes to minus 224. Now that's because we've got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gaps. All right, so 7 spaces, and each space in between each tool on a drill bank is 32 millimeters. All right, so 32 times 7 is 224. So it's given us an origin offset of minus 224. If you wonder what gang drilling is, or why I'm doing this, I need to be able to set up gang drilling, and I would like to be able to see everything on the screen when it's running. Okay, so at the moment I've got D1 is set as tool 71, which we'll go to in a second. Let me just show you on VCarve. So for gang drilling, just say for instance you've got a big block of holes, loads and loads of holes. All right, so with gang drilling, can you see the highlighted one here? Where's my mouse? You can't find my mouse. Oh, there is it. Okay, so here we've got a hole highlighted, and what I'm going to do is not just drill this hole, I'm going to drill 5 holes after it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be 6 holes altogether. And to do that, all I do is set up the drill as set up the drill tool path, and the tool is going to be set. I've got it as 575, so it'll be drill number 75 followed by 5 tools. So the 5 in front will be drop 5 tools extra. Okay, so this number 5 here will be drop tool 75 and then followed by 5 tools. Okay, so let's just show you in the tool drill path. That's that one and 5 tools, this one and 5 tools, this one and 5 tools, which leaves 2 on the end. All right, so the one on the end, which will be this row going down, I'm only going to follow by 1 tool. So that one, if I edit the tool, I'm going to be using tool 72 and following it with 1 tool. Okay, so that'll be this row here will be drilled by tool 72 followed by 1 extra drill going down here. So let me just show you on here. Okay, reset the preview, and if we preview all the tool paths, what you would see it drilling would be those holes, but all of the ones in between will be infilled as well, because it'll be drilling 5 at a time. So this is the actual amount of position drill holes it's going to be doing. And then this one will just be followed by 1 drill. So it'll fill in the one to the right of it. So that's the gang drilling section. So that's followed by 5. So you've got one drop in here, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're actually drilling that block, that block, that block, that block, that block, all in one pass. Okay, and then it'll go across to this one, this block, this block, this block, this block, this block. So we can drill way, way faster using gang drilling. All right, let's just minimize that. So that's how we select it, just by calling a different number in front. So instead of 71, that would be 571 to follow by 5 tools. If we call 471, it'll be followed by 4 tools, 371 followed by 2 tools. If it's just tool 71, it'll be just the 1 drill pops down, which will be that one there, D1. All right, so if we had the 5 on, we would drop drill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 would all drop down together. If we had it selected in the code as 571. It should be drill 1 plus these positions. Now obviously in a drill block, you have to set all of the tools the same length. So if it's a 5mm tool going in there for, say, shelf pins, all the tools get set to the same height. That's what the screw in the back of the drill is for, to make sure that when it sits into the tool block, it actually sets the tool to the same length as the lead tool, because the length of the lead tool, which was 71, will be whatever it's probed at. At the moment it's showing tool 71 as 102.87 millimeters. So all of the others need to be set the same in the drill block. All right, so whichever the lead tool is, that is the height that's going to go in. So just say for instance you had 5mm drills in these and 8mm drills in these. Yeah, this would be at the moment, say, tool 80 in here, and then all these would have to be the same length set in the drill block. If you have a look, we go to D8 and you'll see the offset go to 0 again. Drill 15 puts it in the Y direction, and you can see the offset. Again, we've got 7 gaps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 32 is offset of 224. I show it minus 224 because we've selected the offset but not done a move. If you look in here, you'll see when the offset changes, the Y position changes on the screen. Alright, so that's the offset being set of where we are position-wise, and if you watch it go on D1, it will flick it back on. We've got a difference of 224 between here and here. Alright, so that is how the drill block is going to be set up. So at the moment we have tool changer, drill block. That's the tool where you actually put the tools, and where the code gets read from to see which tool numbers are in which pot. Sorry, in which drill position. And the drill number again is what is set in CAD. That is the base drill number. All right, so 71, that's going to be the length that's going to be selected. This one's 78, that's going to be the length that's selected. So that would be, say, my 5mm tool. This would be, say, my 8mm tool. And obviously you can have any other numbers in any spare ones which are not going to be used for gang drilling. You can put, just say, for instance, tool 77, which might be a 7mm counterbore bit, and we can pop that in there. At the moment, my drill block is only set up for 15 tools. If you look at the display, we've got 8 and 7. All right, so bear with me. Right, the tool changer at the moment is only set up for up to 15 tools. So when we save and reload, it will save and reload just the 15 tools. Any others, which, just say for instance, this one has tool 80 in it, when we save and reload, it will zero that off because these positions are not in our drill block. All right, so they won't be used. Only 1 to 15 will be used. Yeah, I think that's coming along quite nicely. Tell me what you think.